What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Overlords of Oblivion, a brand new action RPG that just came out today. So if you do want to download the title, it is now globally available and ready to download. So let's go ahead and skip to the chase because I know the question is gonna be asked. FG, does this game do anything different compared to all of the other action RPGs that are literally littered all over the mobile store? Because this game looks exactly like all of the other action RPGs that we've already seen on mobile. Answer the question, FG. All right. You're very pushy, I gotta tell you. So the answer to that question is very simple, and I'm gonna answer it in 2 words. Tiger Monk. Yes. Does this game do anything different compared to all those other action RPGs? The answer is Tiger Monk. That is my final answer. Lock it in. So based off of what I played in this game thus far, it plays pretty much like all of the other action RPGs that I've seen on mobile. Haven't seen really anything that really sets itself apart. So if you're not a fan of this genre already, I don't really see anything about this game that's really gonna draw you into the genre. But if you do like this type of game, I was actually kind of impressed with the selection of characters that you had. So number 1, I normally always play waifus. When's the last time you saw me play a guy as a main character? As soon as I saw this Tiger Monk, I had to use him. So the game also has like a gun lancer as well. So some interesting character classes in this game. And it also has a little bit more to it in the avatar system. I'm actually gonna show you the avatar system after this fight. But first, let's jump into combat. As you can see, I'm using my Tiger Monk, and of course he is using the power of his chi to destroy his enemies, as you guys can see. So I have a basic attack right here. Some pretty good animations. Sound effects aren't the best. I would say that they probably need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to the sound effects because none of the abilities really sound that different. They all have the same bassy thump, thump, thump sound. So it doesn't really make you, feel good to use different abilities because they all kind of feel the same. Here's this flying roundhouse kick. There you go. I got this rising upper dragon hurricane kick uppercut. There you go right there. I can hold this button down and I kind of summon this bell. That looks like something out of Diablo 3 right there. Here is my tornado uppercut here. Then I have this, basically my ultimate ability right here, where I just kind of run at him, dash, do a couple of attacks as well. I can dash as well to kind of get out of telegraphs. So as far as combat is concerned, it still kind of plays like all the other action RPGs that you've seen in the genre. But the fact that you have a Tiger Monk and some very unique classes kind of sets itself apart a little bit, I would say. But like I said, it's not gonna make you a fan if you are not a fan already. So that's that. As you guys can see, very cliche when it comes to a lot of the different types of modes in the game. A pet system, wings, of course, all these games have to have wings. I just showed you adventure mode, which contains your main quest. You have the stages here. You have a treasure hunt, which obviously is for treasure. And then like an EXP grinding stage here. So nothing too special there. There's also a challenge mode with like your endless tower dungeons. There's team dungeons. There's also PvP in this game as well, boss mode. So, it checks all the boxes when it comes to the different types of modes in the game. Now here is the avatar system that I was talking to you about a little bit earlier. So as opposed to doing like costumes, and most of these games do costume systems where you can run around like an elf or a Santa and all those type of things that really kind of look ridiculous in my opinion. In this game, you actually have different avatars that you can select and basically transform into. So now I am no longer Tiger FG, I am Robot FG. I gotta change my name. But here I have the same exact character class I just had, same exact move set, but now I can basically change my avatar and I look totally different. I actually prefer that much more over just having a basic costume system. Because at least here, even though most of the moves are the same, there is a little bit different when it comes to your ultimate. So let's kind of go through here. And here I am, same exact move set. I got my rising dragon upper hurricane kick. There goes the bell. I wish they would have changed that bell there because that really doesn't make sense with a robot. Maybe make some cogs or something like that. I don't know. Something a little bit different. But the avatar system is actually pretty cool. So it's like a gacha. You can gacha for different avatars and you can star them up and make them more powerful. And at any time you can switch to them and just kind of, switch up your gameplay a little bit. Look a little bit different if you want to. So that's that. Let's go to this next stage and I'll show you what his ultimate looks like here. Just do some basic attacks. Another little hurricane. And like I said, all the moves just kind of blend together as far as their sound effects. So I wish they did a little bit better job when it comes to that. But overall, not a bad effort. All right, come on down here. Actually, I'm going to wait just a second. Dash out of the way like a pro. Look at that. Pro move on FG's behalf right there. telegraphs. I've seen, oh, I was like, I've seen telegraphs before. Apparently not. Apparently not. All right, here comes the big boss. And here comes my ultimate. So remember last time it was basically like me dashing around multiple times. Here it's like this big, you know, global AoE attack as well. So they do a little bit different depending on who you select. So let's see if we can't beat this boss here. I am playing the game on BlueStacks. The game runs pretty well. There's a little bit of stuttering here and there. But overall, not the worst in the world. Try to be a pro here and actually defeat this thing. Alright, about to break down his shield here in a second. And once his shield gets down, I can really start doing some damage to him. There we go, shield down. Nice tiger uppercut. Bring it down to the ground pound. I am not going to be able to defeat this stage within the time limit, unfortunately, so this will not be a 3-star. Womp womp. Oh well. Down he goes. GG. So that's combat inside Overlords of Oblivion. So just like you might expect, it plays, that's embarrassing. Just like you might expect, it plays like all the other action RPGs that are currently on mobile. But the avatar system, I think, and the class selection is a little bit different. Here, this guy looks really cool, actually. I like this guy. Very cool character class there. Here's a couple others here. This guy looks like somebody out of Darksiders mixed with like a rogue tier set, like tier 3 rogue dungeon. I don't remember which exact tier set it is, but it does look like a World of Warcraft rogue set. Here's another cool lion, a blue lion here. Look at that. Lions and tigers, man. When's the last time you played a lion or a tiger in a video game? I can't think. Hey, how about this? You can play as America. Straight up, you can play as America in this game. And then you have your tried and true monk right here. Here's another one right here, a little ancient master there. This guy right here as well. And all of the different character classes do have their own avatar sets as well. So that's actually kind of cool, I would say. Let's see if we can't open up a new one and get a different type of avatar here. I just got some fragments. Womp womp. And I do not have enough to get actual full set. But yeah, you kind of gotcha for the other avatars. As you get duplicates, you will start them up and they'll become more and more powerful. So that kind of gives you a little bit of customization on what you want to look like in game. So even though you're the same character class as somebody else, you can actually look different at least. But that is pretty much the game in a nutshell. Like I said, it really kind of boils down to the character class. If they don't really, you know, interest you at all, it's not really going to bring you over from your action RPG MMO of choice. But if you are in the market for a new action RPG MMO, you like what you see as far as graphics are concerned, I think you can do a little bit worse than this. I know that doesn't sound like really good praise on this type of game, but you could probably do worse. The game, of course, has an auto mode as well. So we'll let our other guy here do his auto. There goes his ultimate. You just kind of miss it. He's still doing it right there. Going at him. All the avatars have a slightly different ultimate. This is basically a tower boss rush mode. So he's just gonna beat up a bunch of people and go up this tower. Come on, that looked good for a second. And it automatically keeps going up the stages until you get to the very end. And then it'll give you some rewards at the end to kind of congratulate you on your performance. But for the most part, it's pretty easy to do, as long as you come here at the right power. It's one of those games, of course, that you're very dictated on how much power you have before you can actually go to the next set of content. I'm actually going to die. The auto mode is really not going to get you out of telegraphs that much, so expect to die kind of often, but it might actually pull it off. You might actually pull it off. There you go. Very, wait, who died? Couldn't even tell. Very nice. Got all my HP back, thankfully. Let's actually play to win here. I want to get to the end of this tower, and then I'll show you how the game handles upgrades, because the game is really kind of easy to upgrade your character in this game, so it's not bad. You can also do kind of like a temporary auto as well. So as you guys can see right now, the game is on auto, but now temporary takeover. So if I really want to just kind of, you know, let the game kind of play itself, but then when a big telegraph comes, I can just kind of do my little dash attack, which is on a cooldown. You have 2 charges of it that you can kind of save up though. And down you go, you weird looking creature. That's not bad. That's not bad. I would say out of all of the action RPG games that I've played in this style, this might be my favorite one, but this is not really a genre that I'm into. Look at this guy. This guy looks like another World of Warcraft goblin, Gazlo, whatever that guy's name is. Just kind of a little bit more modified. So at least they have some really interesting character selection and some really interesting character monsters as well. Character monsters, FG? That makes no sense. You know what I meant. Monster designs, boss designs, whatever you want to call it. Down Gazlo goes. Go back to World of Warcraft, you scrub. Alright, I think this is the last little tower here. Who's this guy? I can see you already. I see you up there. You gonna come down? No? Did I bug the game? Alright. That was the most anticlimactic entrance that I've ever seen. Who allows you here? You did. Like, you literally let me in. Alright, let's see if we can't just embarrass this guy here. You should probably not point your sword at me right when you're about to do your special ability, but that's fine. And that is fine. We should be okay. I'm actually talking a little too much trash here. Come on. It's kind of this game is going to play a lot better on your phone. It's a little bit easier to kind of get out of the way. I'm using WASD, but it's kind of hard to do diagonal movements on the digital joystick with the WASD. So there you have it. We have cleared that tower. Ladies and gentlemen, what a pro. Looking good. Past all this, you get a bunch of rewards. And now let's move back over to the home screen so I can show you what you can do as far as leveling up your character. It's actually a pretty easy system to do. The game kind of respects your time in that aspect where you can kind of blow through leveling up your character extremely easy. So your inventory, obviously, pretty straightforward here. Nothing to kind of speak on there. Your skill system. So you have a bunch of skills here. You don't got time to look at these individually. Just hit level up all. All of your skills get leveled up using the in-game currency. So very straightforward there. You have a rune system as well. So as you collect these runes from stages as drops, once you get one of each, hit activate and then you'll level them up. The game also has an instant blitz function. So you can blitz through any individual stage manually. But if you're on this screen and you just need these two, these three runes, basically, you hit instant blitz and the game automatically blitz the stages in question. So you don't have to manually go to the individual stage to blitz that one stage. You just hit instant blitz and it blitz those stages for you. Now this one here, I haven't 3-starred yet, or I haven't actually completed yet, not 3-star. You don't have to, I don't even think you have to 3-star in this game. But since I haven't completed this stage just yet, I can't blitz it at the moment. So I'll go to this stage, I'll do some combat, I'll get the runes, throw it on my character, and then boom, you're good to go. And that's kind of how you level up in this game. Of course, in addition to just doing that type of stuff as well, you can get equipment, you can enhance equipment, deconstruct it, get materials, enhance it more, etc., etc. You've absolutely seen this type of game before. Look at this stage right here. Not a bad looking stage. Look at that. Not bad. So overall, my impressions of this game were kind of positive, but like I said, you have to be a fan of this genre. This is one of those things that are just an acquired taste, like asparagus, Not everybody's gonna like this type of game. But I think if you are in the market for another one of these games, this is your current game is kind of old and you don't want to play it anymore. I think this one is actually a pretty good one to give a shot to. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is Tiger FG. With tiger blood flowing through my blood vessels, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a look at Overlords of Oblivion, and I will see you guys in the next video.